So look, Infinaut is a big card, right? 20 power, the highest natural power in Marvel Snap, but he's not big enough. I need him to be bigger. So I built this deck that's all about using Shuri to double up your Infinaut, which used to be a thing you could do. You could play Shuri on 4, skip turn 5, and play Infinaut on 6. But that's going to be a hard way to win because you only get the one Infinaut. You're winning like one spot, and you're probably not doing much elsewhere. But if you have the newly buffed Magic that costs 3 instead of 5, you can play Magic before the Shuri, play Shuri on 4, skip turn 5, play Infinaut on 6 for 40 power, and then followed up with Taskmaster on 7, often combined with something like Armor to actually protect the Infinaut that you've already developed. So the Magic buff basically creates a line here where doubling your Infinaut is not this like all-in single lane commitment, because you have the Taskmaster follow-up to double that 40 power, which obviously that can be completely insane. And to support this game plan, you've got 2 other kind of base decks here fused together into this one to make it work. Even if you don't line things up perfectly, you've still got Shuri Red Skull Taskmaster in this deck, which is a great little line. And you've got Moon Girl She-Hulk Infinaut, which is another deck in its own. She-Not with Magic is its own separate deck. So basically there's kind of 3 different winning late game lines here, and frankly even more permutations than that, kind of combining different She-Hulk and Taskmaster and Shuri plays together. So look, I mostly built this deck for fun, just to make giant Infinauts, but it was working surprisingly well. Through my first 12 games, I had a 67% win rate with this one. And really, again, I don't snap on videos, but I think there were some big decisive wins where I felt really confident. So you might even be able to snap pretty well in this one. Clearly, that's not a lot of data, very small sample size so far, but there might be something here. The fact that this has some pretty traditional lines with Shuri Red Skull and these crazy big pop-off potentials feels like it has that nice consistent floor where it's going to work fairly well all the time, and then has that crazy ceiling where you can do some just nutty stuff when you actually do hit the big Infinaut plays. So I'd be curious to see how this deck works for others, if they're able to find some wins with this one, or at the very least, if you want to watch me do some crazy things here with very large Infinauts, then I think you're going to enjoy this video. Okay, Deep Space, not good for anything except maybe Red Skull and Lizard. Boromir's annoying too. All right, let's, I don't know, man. This is a game where we're pretty sure we want the armor, so maybe we just play it now in Boromir. It's one of those where I could, you know, try to make the opponent lose a card before I do. I mean, they might anyway if they activate right now. They are going to. It's funny. It's just a bounce, no big deal, but kind of funny. I think I want to weave it in though, because it looks like we might have a pretty good line this game, like a pretty flat curve, fixed curve, perhaps the word I want to say. Yeah, Magic right's cool. Magic left won't work, so we don't want that. Gotta really be mindful of this Deep Space. I feel like I'm probably gonna mess it up at some point. Gotta be really careful. I mean, right now it looks like right in mid are our spots to play towards. Oh, hey, we have that card. It seems like they're not gonna want to turn that off, which might be good news for us. I don't think Moon Girl's gonna do this for us though. All right, Shuri on 4. We really want to skip 5 and play Infinaut on 6. That's the goal here. Ooh, it's gonna be hard to beat Mr. Negative though. Ugh. Yeah, the goal is still skip 5, Infinaut on 6. We only got a 1 and 4 to hit it though, so not necessarily ideal. We could also go Red Skull, and of course we can go She-Hulk as well. Red Skull's technically a little better left, but all of it's gonna be hard to beat a Mr. Negative with multiple turns here to activate. No sunspot scaling for us either. Ooh, that's gonna make right kind of impossible to win, I think. Oh my god, we actually hit the freaking Infinaut, dude. But the problem is I can't play Taskmaster left. I have to play him right and go toe to toe with this Iron Man, which seems really bad. I mean, it's the only play the way this hand is currently shaking up, but if only I didn't need his text. If we didn't need the on reveal. Can the opponent maybe transform this somehow? I don't see how. Oh, dude, is 40's never enough to beat that Iron Man, right? It's just like, maybe they'll think I just won't contest it though. Maybe they'll think I'll give it up. Oh, they actually put in a fixed, maybe they put in some fixed values here. Can I beat it?
Iron Man.
Can I get big enough? Brood? Wolfsbane. Okay, so we have to think about a Silver Surfer, actually. I suspect that's gonna gain at least 4. So if that gains 4, that's really 8, that's 40. But if it gains, oh no, magic as well. Shoot, magic is 3 drop now, so that's 6. That's 12 is 44. This doesn't actually beat, this is 45. This only wins if they don't play Wong and if they don't beat me mid. If they don't play Wong Surfer, I can actually win, but if they play Wong Surfer, I lose. Looks like Wong Surfer to me. Wait, are they leaving a tiebreaker here at all? Oh, I didn't account for Ironheart. Oh, but they don't have Surfer. That's gotta be less than Surfer, always. It was actually the exact same. It's actually the exact same. They went to 44 as calculated. Oh my god. But I mean, it can't be more than Wong Iron Man Surfer, I'm saying. Oh my god. How did we get big enough to beat a Mr. Negative deck like this? Holy crap. Oh man. I mean, even if they passed here, there was a chance we won the tiebreak. We were up 9 here. Holy crap, dude. That is a fun game. That's a hard game to win. Okay, Nowhere is not gonna be good for Magic or Taskmaster, but it's actually pretty good for a card like Infinaut, just to ensure that it doesn't die as easily. Fine for a card like Jeff, but I guess we can put him in range. Not that I'm particularly worried about the rock myself. We don't play enough cards to worry too much about rocks, but the opponent might care about the rock. So, Magic Right is fine. This is not a very good Moon Girl hand, unfortunately. We do have a great Shuri hand, though, if we could hit it. If we hit the Shuri off the top here, I think we're very pumped. Moon Girl here, little stranded without She-Hulk activation. So turn 4 for us might just be Lizard, which isn't very good. Maybe if we hit a 1-drop to go with him, that could feel a little better. Arguably, you could say if we're just playing a Lizard that Moon Girl is more power, but hopefully we find a Shuri number 1, and if not, something to go with it all. Lizard plus a card might be better. Opponent not doing anything yet. Really hard to understand what their deck is. Not a single read. We are gods, so don't worry about it. Okay, so this is the Infinaut lane. This is the Taskmaster lane. We don't have an armor down, but I can't put Shuri here, of course, because she won't activate. So Infinaut will be at a little bit of risk unless I draw the armor maybe for the turn 7 and manage to maintain priority. Oh my god, a Shuri, okay. So now we're on the same page a little bit. I really want to make sure I have priority on 7, so we may move the Jeff next turn to get a better read on that. Is this Red Skull? Oh, Nimrod. Okay. Are those going to be big enough to outscale us? I doubt it. So I really, really want to hit an armor here, maybe. But hopefully this is big enough regardless, and hopefully I don't have like a Shang-Chi effect. So, yeah, next turn is Taskmaster plus, whatever. I don't know. We're going right. They probably, if they think it's Taskmaster, if they know that's coming, then they probably know it's happening right. Thankfully, they're not turning off Limbo, so that's good. Are these big enough? They're pretty dang big right already. Do they have like a... What's their final play here? That's what I don't know. Hopefully Lizard is not too small, but he's... I mean, he's the biggest anyway. This is 1, this is 1, he's 1, so... Hopefully 45 is enough. But it's close, I don't know. It's actually not that trivial. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, no, hold up. I think they're 39. Oh, Deathlock doesn't activate. No, they're not. No, we're good. Yeah, just big enough. Dang, dude. Dude, this... Dude, why does this actually work? Okay. I don't know how this is working so much. It's kind of crazy. Okay, early armor is cool. This is a good curve armor magic Shuri. So we got some spice there. Actually would be perfect for an Infinaut game. Really all we need now is Infinaut to have the dream Infinaut Taskmaster line. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to keep this Nebula in check, but if we put the armor Shuri here, we know we're gonna be having big power here anyway, so probably okay. The armor left, that was where I was gonna magic. Oh, okay, so everything is complete, and we have Sinister London, which is crazy. I'm just thinking, do I even want to play magic though? Because now I have a really cool line that's just Shuri on 4 into Infinaut on 6, and that's 40 power, and that's really hard for a lot of decks to beat. And I have double sunspot scaling on top of that. I don't think I want this game going to turn 7. I mean, if the opponent does it, we can adjust, but I really only need these couple cards. Sort of overkill to go to 7 and like really greed out the Taskmaster. It feels like I just get more opportunities for things to go wrong, basically. Let's just play this straight up. We also have Red Skull, but again, I think, well, I don't know, man. If the opponent gets a Shuri here, okay, that's not a Shuri. That's good news. I was gonna say, if they had a Shuri into Red Skull, like that could maybe outpace the Infinaut. I'd be a little nervous. As it stands, though, I think we're okay. 40's a lot when the sunspots are scaling. I trust. I believe. If they played a Shuri this turn, I'd still be kind of nervous. Ebony Maw. Oh, they're silenced. Oh, that's fine. Like, wait, we got a silent on. They're chill. They're chill. So I think this will be fine. I think this is enough. I'm going to be at 52. They would have to add 32 power here, which without a doubled Red Skull just isn't happening, right? Yeah, She-Hulk's not big enough. Cool. Dude, this 40 power Infinaut is so beautiful. I don't know why this doesn't happen more often. I don't know. I guess you really have to have the magic to make this any good. Like Sinister London here kind of created the doubling effect that Taskmaster normally creates. Aunt Maze. All right, pretty interesting hand here with She-Hulk and Infinaut already. Decent Moon Girl hand for typical Moon Girl stuff. A lizard we can use, that's fine. Let's get this going. Oh, Jeff actually getting that power to be more flexible probably feels better, doesn't it? Does change the Moon Girl a little bit though, because you want She-Hulk to be the 3rd card. I mean, I guess we're playing magic anyway on 3, so then she'll be the 3rd card on turn 4, but I'll have more cards in hand as well. Let's just play the right thing. I don't know. The math on the spacing might be a little weird. Hey, that's what we did. That's what we played, sir. You're cheating. That's probably harder for them to overcome than me, so let's magic mid to remove any annoying variables here. We don't want too many annoying variables. Now we do have to worry about Reality Stone, so we may want to play for a turn 6 win this game. Something like forget the Infinaut and go for She-Hulk. Time Stone. We've also got Red Skull stuff, typical lines. If we hit Shuri or Moon Girl here is going to tell us a lot. Yeah, unfortunately we hit neither. So this is kind of looking like a turn 5 skip. Can I really stack up one spot here? And then just shock with Infinaut on 6, maybe? Stack up here. Move this where the Infinaut goes. Maybe it's right. Maybe right's fine. I don't know. This is a little bit scary. Firstly, they went pretty big left here. That's not what I was hoping for. We can maybe use Jeff to fill this up, though. There's the Moon Girl, but I'm assuming there's a Reality Stone. Like, my assumption is that Reality Stone is happening. So I think we're gonna pass. Armor left. Okay, that's actually kind of good for me, I would think. Echo mid could actually help me with Red Skull. That's a thing. But I'm still... Oh. It is a thing. So that's 11. Do we expect that to get buffed? Like Blue Marvel would put it to 15? I'm only going to 14 with She-Hulk is the problem. Do we expect the Blue Marvel? If Blue Marvel goes mid, he's at 12 plus 3. 15. I'm at 16. Okay, I don't know. There's a chance this wins, but I might need this against Blue Marvel specifically. What if they just play a Thanos here? I don't beat a Thanos there. Unless I do this, or even, I guess I never beat a Thanos there, do I? No, actually I would. It would be 19. What's more likely here, do we think? Thanos or Blue Marvel? I feel like Blue Marvel's a little bit more likely, but I don't know. Hard to make that call. Seems like maybe good news. Blue Marvel, but plus what? Oh, the Reality Stone, of course. Oh yeah, I think we called it right. Yeah. I think we did it. The Echo's here, so that's good. Wait, the Echo. Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, why did the numbers get big? Echo, thank you. Oh, dude, I love beating the Echo. That's actually so sick. And yeah, we definitely needed the Jeff here. All right, big hand. Basically, one of the biggest hands we can have, I think. No early game, nothing. Can I get a magic, please? Lizard, okay. Yeah, Lizard, hard to know where he goes. DC seems okay. This is a deck that might be able to fill all their spots pretty reliably, so maybe Dark Dimension's a little better, but we can do some spicy stuff there, surprising stuff. Oh, come on. Dude. Ah. Come on. That's rude. So this is looking like a more traditional Shuri game. We don't have spicy Infinaut plays here, I don't think. So probably, we also do have Red Skull She-Hulk we could try potentially as well. Yeah, again, Dark Dimension Shuri is a bit of a problem because we often want, well, we may want a Taskmaster. We'll see if we find it or not. So skip turn 5 here is a real possibility. Moon Girl's not a possibility. If we go Red Skull, we only have one good top deck. Oh, also, is this Daredevil? Oh, whoa, okay. So we're just gonna pass and hope that She-Hulk Red Skull is enough. But we're gonna have to decide about the alignment of that. In other words, 28 power Red Skull, 9 power She-Hulk, or 18 power She-Hulk and 14 power Red Skull. Given that the opponent's really good at going wide on board, and Red Skull will, unless we play right, will buff a lot of stuff. That might indicate 28 power Red Skull is better, but with Isle of Silence over there, Red Skull can just be 14 maybe, and just do like an 18 power She-Hulk left. We'll see. Oh, okay, well that changes the Isle of Silence conversation. Elysium. Oh. That might allow for even spicier plays. She-Hulk Taskmaster is an option now with Jeff. Oh, also just Infinaut She-Hulk is an option now with a Jeff. The Elysium doing work, dude. 18 here puts us at effectively 21 probably. We don't think the opponent adds a ton of power here if they add any, right? So basically 21, 20, and 3 here to shore up a little too, maybe. Kind of spread this out so we're likely to snipe any given spot. I don't think we need to go 40. Like 40 and 12 is a possibility, but I think spreading it out like this might work best. So we're kind of likely to contest any given area. Yeah, it seems like we're okay, right? Minus maybe a Blue Marvel or something. I think is there energy left for a Blue Marvel? I think so, right? Oh, there is. Oh, but we're just fine mid in that case. It's not big enough. Yeah, dude, sick. Tied right still. Cool. The Elysium came in big. I mean, I think we probably got there anyway. Stab, jab. Ooh, magic makes life interesting always. Gives us a lot more flexibility late with Infinaut stuff, assuming the opponent doesn't decide to screw us. I don't think they will. Armor left could be cool. Onslaught Citadel, ooh. Will we hit this on time? Do they play the Carnage here, or do they wait for a turn 3 like a Deathlock? I think it's worth trying either way. They sometimes don't hit it on time, so it could be a big deal. Shutting down their Nova. Onslaught Citadel, we gotta be really careful, right? Because we don't want Red Skull, we don't want dude. So I think we just turn this off so we don't have to worry about it so much. Okay, so this leads into a Shuri 4, Skip 5, Infinaut 6, which we can put in the Shadowland with armor, and then hopefully we hit Taskmaster on 7. That's gonna be the plan here. That's gonna be the plan. We also do have Moon Girl She-Hulk lines that we could consider instead. Although no, She-Hulk's not in the right spot, so no. Scratch that. That's only good if She-Hulk's on the left-hand side and we don't randomly pick up an Angela and a handful of other considerations. So we'll skip turn 5. No Sunspot down, unfortunately, but we really want to hit this Taskmaster. We have 5 cards in deck, and we're going to be drawing at the end of 4, 5, and 6. So 60% chance to hit the Taskmaster on time. Nebula is not Taskmaster. If I don't hit the Taskmaster, there is a chance I have a pretty bum turn 7. Like, you know, for instance, a lizard and a Red Skull or something that's not particularly spicy. That may not be enough. We really need Taskmaster if we commit to this line. Ugh, Jeff, bro. Dude, this Infinaut, that was huge. So I have a 1 in 3 now to hit Taskmaster. We've had 2 chances and missed. God, if I hit Sunspot in particular, I have like no power. I'm gonna be playing Lizard and Jeff and I guess an Angela maybe. I don't know what's the best. We'll have to see. But we really just need to hit Taskmaster. Red Skull is a backup plan. It's the only acceptable backup plan. Taskmaster 1 time. No! Bro. Scarlet Witch. Is it Scarlet Witch? Did I read it right? Okay, yeah, Sunspot on 1 we love. Go get him, Sunspot. Oh, it's Molt. Is it really Molt? I don't know if it's really Molt or not. I have no way to know. It seems like it might be, but an impersonator would pretend to be Molt, so I don't know. I don't know if it's really Molt or not. Molt's playing a move deck, probably. Molt loves move decks. I guess he plays other decks too, but I always see him talking about move decks. Oh, not a move deck. Okay, Mojo Cloning Bats is kind of scary though. But we can get big without adding a ton of power to fuel this, so that might be okay. We can also just shut it off. We have a really good hand for Infinaut. Let's just maybe shut this off. I don't know if I benefit as much. I mean, technically, yes, I can just play a big Red Skull straight up, but I think he might benefit from it more, because I don't expect to benefit much at all. Limbo definitely exposes us to some risk, because if we're going for like the big Infinaut turn 6 into a Taskmaster 7 line, that throws us off a little bit. Like, I don't think we're winning this, right? So I'm gonna play Shuri here. Well, I mean, we're not winning it for Asgard, but we could certainly still play it here. There's not necessarily no reason to, just in case. I mean, yeah, I mean, just in case. I don't think it hurts. I'm sure he'll be big enough, but you never know. Oh, it is move stuff. I knew it. I knew there would be move stuff. It's Mojo move, Bishop move. I don't know. This is a cool looking dagger though. That's a sick card, man. Should be proud of that bad boy. So if I don't get an Infinaut here, I think Red Skull is certainly the play, but we could still do Red Skull on 6 and play it with She-Hulk, but then that kind of throws up the Taskmaster, doesn't it? Do we play for the 1 and 4, or do we just have to go? I think we probably just have to go. I'm certain there could be a Shang-Chi in this deck too, which is terrifying. Thinking there could also be a Scarlet Witch though, so let's just go. Yeah, we didn't hit the guy on time. I don't think I float, right, in case of a Scarlet Witch. Like, I think I gotta go. We could obviously set up for a, like, cool Infinaut She-Hulk turn or something, but this is just as much power anyway, and I gotta respect any Limbo disruption. But it does make my final turn a little weak. It's like full cost She-Hulk almost. like, you know, She-Hulk Lizard or something's all I got. Iron Fist, Vulture. Is there a Scarlet Witch? No, Kitty Pryde. Okay. This feels like it's gonna be really difficult for them to beat, right? This does not feel so difficult to beat. We assume like 5 power. Mojo actually has a good chance to move here as well as like 8. That's 30 already. And then Bishop only needs to get buffed a couple times with 36. I just actually wonder if I'm better off passing the She-Hulk here so that Sunspot scales. Do they, if they go for a Shang-Chi, do they even do it here, or do they do it here on the Taskmaster is another question. This puts more Shang-Chi threats together, but they can beat this with power. They may decide, hey, I just win this with power. I don't need a Shang-Chi here. So maybe I put more power here and then try to protect against Shang-Chi here. I don't know. It's a hard call. Do they even have a Shang-Chi is another question, right? Like, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Technically, this is the most power I can put left anyway, I guess. So Molt's thinking a lot about it. Move decks are hard. They always take a million years to plan out your turns. So I'm not surprised by that. Okay. Are we big enough? Kitty Pryde plus Enchantress. Okay, that's not big enough. Shang-Chi left. Oh, just Mysterios. Okay. Juggernaut. Oh, no. Is that enough? Oh, it's still not enough. Oh, my God. Okay. Woo! The Juggernaut wasn't enough. I'm surprised the Juggernaut goes there if it's not enough. Yeah, you can't play Enchantress left because of Red Skull. Huh. Not enough. Okay, cool. Didn't even need extra power. Nebula is a little better than Sunspot, perhaps, in this exact scenario. We can still get a Sunspot down later for the turns where we're going to be skipping a lot, but Nebula needs time to scale, unlike Sunspot. Speaking of which, let's just put Sunspot in now. Let's go toe-to-toe here to make sure we can match their Sunspot. Okay, so some kind of discard deck. Probably traditional discard. That runs Sunspot quite a bit, actually. Asteroid M's no problem. This is a decent, just like traditional Shuri hand right now. We might just be able to like contest Asteroid M. They're gonna fill it up because a lot of the cards they play are 3 and 4, and then we're gonna have like some fixed numbers here. And then maybe just that's good. That's a good draw. This is usually big enough to tank plays. Wondering if I ever play this left. Oh, Shuri's gonna move, but that's actually fine because we can move Jeff out and still put a Taskmaster right if we need to. I'm just wondering. Yeah, probably here, because if they try to play lots of cards to take advantage of the Red Skull effect, Necrotia is going to kind of negate the Red Skull effect at the same time, right? Oh. Or not. We'll just make a big Red Skull anyway. That's fine. Is the opponent going to do anything spicy, like a Legion here or something? Do I need to worry about that at all? I guess I would actually win in that case, because I could move Jeff here or Sunspot and Nebula scale bigger. I think we'd be okay in that case. There's nothing beating this 28 Red Skull, right? There's just no way. So all their power is going to be going down mid, but I just move Jeff and play Taskmaster, and we're just perfect. We're happy. I think this is completely risk-free, right? No, maybe not completely, but pretty risk-free, let's say. Traditional Red Skull lines here doing some work. Yeah, that's totally fine. This is like sort of bot-esque, the portrait and the deck. Like discard decks played a lot by bots, but it didn't feel particularly bot-like. They played this out, I think, fairly organically. Didn't look unusual or bad or anything. All right, definitely been less intrigued by the Moon Girl side of this deck. I mean, it's kind of the foundation of this deck, right? Magic, She-Hulk, Infinaut, Moon Girl stuff. But yeah, it definitely doesn't seem to play quite as smoothly to it, does it? Yeah, we can get 2 in Gamma Lab. Is it worth going for though? Well, yeah, maybe. The opponent missed a turn 2 play, so I think we should at least try to equalize. We had a 1-drop here in particular where, ooh, yeah. Let's go. Let's just win this. I mean, if they go for obviously like a Shang-Chi type thing to counter it. Oh. I mean, it's still fine. This is actually a pretty good Moon Girl hand. And we don't have to worry about magic. They've already done it for us, so I think we're quite content there. And it also means they want a magic as well. I mean, I think with a magic, we still always prefer Shuri Infinaut stuff if we can, but yeah, I mean, we'll still want an Infinaut this game, but double She-Hulk is not a problem. Certainly going to be okay. And some good sunspot scaling potential here too. Iron Lad, they know that's good because they got Howard. What is it going to be? Oh, Iron Man. Holy crap. That is quite good indeed. Okay, so we can still play a Red Skull. We just definitely don't want it here. This lane's kind of gone, we think. So this is pass turn 6, obviously, and hope to make some magic on 7.
I am
the base Iron Man. Dude, these dude, Iron Mans are a problem. If I want to draw an Infinaut, I would have to play this Nebula. But if I don't, I've also got Taskmaster on the Red Skull and double She-Hulk, so maybe we're okay. I mean, interestingly, they are gonna have to actually commit some power mid if they want to win. Like, I can get kind of big mid, but I think they'll be happy to. In fact, it looks like they're just gonna play a Tribunal, which we're not gonna beat a Tribunal. That I'm confident about. I mean, how big does their Tribunal put them? I mean, it's adding another 36 here, plus 20 is 100. So we're going to 33 in each location. Can I beat 33? 28. Is this enough? 18, 21, 30. No, it's not quite enough. Dang, it's close though. It's really close. Oh wait, they didn't do that. Oh shoot, maybe I lose then. Oh hella. Beat Invisible Woman? I plan to beat 30, but I don't win right. Ah, crap. I trusted the Tribunal too much. If we'd played the She-Hulk left, we could have had it, man. They were even trying to hit it off the... Well, no, they weren't, because they knew they had Howard. Man, we actually had that. Because this didn't beat it anyway, so I don't know why I played this. Like, there's no reason to play this. Well, we thought this one beat it, but 30 doesn't. So we should never play around a play we can't beat. We should just play around a play that we can beat, which is this, right? Like, we could have beat this if we just put more power here. We have to say, hey, look, you never beat Tribunal. I just kind of wanted to show it. But since there's a chance to win if they don't have it, you gotta take your chance. If you're gonna play it out, you shouldn't really play it out in the first place. You should concede. I think you're way behind there, but if you're gonna play it out, you gotta go for the way that you win.